Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I have done a Jackson's order. I had a couple of things sitting in my basket for ages and I added a few more things to the order and it's come, so I thought I would just show you what I have bought. First off, I've bought a couple more of these brushes that I like to use. You'll have seen I've got one here. You've probably seen it in the videos. This is the Dale Round Aquafine. This is number 8, and I also use the number 4 Jackson's brush. It's got an icon on it. I can't remember if that's what it's called, but I like to use those too. So I got 2 spare of those because it's always good to have a spare. I got quite a lot of gouache, acrylic gouache, standard gouache. So let me just get them out and I'll make a start. Okay, so as I said, I mainly bought acrylic gouache and standard gouache. I also have got a watercolor. I don't use much watercolor anymore, but I want to use a bit more of the ones that I've got to use them up. But then there's one I've had on a list for a while that I've heard mentioned by other artists and illustrators, and I thought it would be a good addition, so I've ordered that. I've got some Neocolor 2s and I've got these woody Stabilo woody 3-in-1 pencils. I think these are water soluble and I've had my eye on these for a very long time, just never got around to ordering them, but I've ordered 3 to see what they like. They're very, very soft initially when you try them on the page. So this is a brown. Let me just see. Yeah, water soluble, and I think that you can draw in it. So it's a bit like a Neocolor 2, an Inktense pencil, in the sense of it's water soluble. You can use it on its own, water down, and then draw on top of the water. I've got the orange. I thought if I like these, I might get some of like the blues maybe to use. Oh, I think there's a bit of a brown already on that. That's like a bright orange. That's nice. And then I've got the pink one. I don't think they're that expensive either. I will have a look. £1.80. I think they're £1.80, but there might have been some discount on them or a sale. Oh, I really like that peach pink colour. So those are the Stabilo Woody or Stabilo Woody 3-in-1s. Really like them, so I'm going to give those a go. I think just for sharpening them, oh yes, they will go in the large part of my Swordfish pencil sharpener, which is great. I got one Graphite Tint pencil, again water soluble. I've got a couple of these already. I really like them. This one is Cocoa, again really nice. That's a really nice brown. So that's the Graphite Tint in Cocoa, which is really good. I've got a range of Neocolors, and I'm sure I don't have any of these because I'm sure I looked, but if I do happen to have one, I'll just put it in my location pencil case. But I've got Ochre. Now again, we all know the Neocolor 2s are the water soluble ones. So that one's Ochre. And then we've got Golden Ochre. Not much difference in those. I've got apricot, which I'm sure I don't have, but I kind of now have a horrible suspicion that I do have it. I will check after I film this. If I have got it, I'll put a little banner up. Light grey, which is like a bluey grey. Grey. Dark grey. I've gone for all the greys. And greyish black. All the greys. And I'm sure I don't have any of them. I've said that a couple of times, just trying to reassure myself that I don't have them already. But I love Neocolor 2s. I'm using them quite a lot at the moment, so I just wanted to get some extra ones in. I love an ochre colour. Oh, and that apricot is nice. Really happy with those. Then I've got, this is the watercolour that I've had on my list for a very, very long time. And I've seen it recommended a number of times. And this is Daniel Smith Shadow Violet. So let's try this out. I only went for the small one because, as I said, I don't use watercolour a lot. And I really want to use the ones I have a lot more to use them up. And this one is a 5, I think it's a 5mm. Yeah, 5mm. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's really nice. I can see why it's been recommended so many times. I've just had it on my list for so long. I don't know why I waited so long. I think it's because I wasn't using watercolour much, but I think I might have a use for it now. So yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Granulates a little bit. And yeah, gorgeous colour. It's separating out into or granulating out even into, it's got pinks, it's got the dark colour, the dark pigment. Yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. I think that'll go a long way as well. As I say, I don't use watercolour that much, but I want to use up what I have a lot more. And obviously if I start to use it a lot more, then I might buy more. We will see. 3 standard gouache. I got the Holbein Artist gouache. So I have a couple of these already. I'm wanting to use gouache a lot more. This one here is a light ochre. As you can see, I love an ochre. That's really good. Gouache is really good for layering up underneath mixed media, which is why I wanted to use a lot more of it. Standard gouache is water soluble, so it will re-wet, whereas I have bought quite a few acrylic gouache because it's got acrylic in it, or the acrylic side of it, it obviously won't re-wet. This one is lilac, which I don't really use much of at all in my work. However, I thought it'd be nice. I've got some ideas of what I want to do with it, so I thought it might be nice colour to have for a pop of colour. And then I've also got this Edo Violet, which again is not a colour I massively use, but we will see. it looked darker on the swatches. The Jackson site wasn't loading that well. That is a very, very, very rich violet colour. That will be useful for what I'm thinking of, but it's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. However, that's not really a problem. So the acrylic gouache that I've bought are the Japanesque. I've bought Turner acrylic gouache, and I've bought 5 Japanese ones. I think these were on sale. I think acrylic was on sale, and that included the gouache. So, which is why I got a few of them. So I've got the Japanesque Turner acrylic gouache, and then 2 of the standard acrylic gouache. So I'll do the standard ones first. Am I going to fit all of these on a page? Hopefully. So I don't really want to turn over. I bought, oh, that looks pretty. This one is Coral Red. Again, acrylic gouache, great for using. That's gorgeous. These will water down as well, in the sense of you can use them sparingly or as densely as you want to. So this one is Coral Red. That's very pretty. And then I've got Red Currant. Again, red's not a massive colour that I use. However, I have some ideas for these colours that I don't use that much. And I'm just wanting to branch out a bit more with my colour palette. So these will be a good addition for that. I'm going to have to change my water, I think. That is a lovely pinky purpley red in the Red Currant. And then we've got the Turner Japanesque acrylic gouache. Let's hope we can fit all of these on here. So, beige. I love a beige. And that looks really nice. Let's get them out first. Greyish beige. These, the Japanese, oh, that came flying out. The Japanese ones, slightly more muted tones. Or greyish beige. They're slightly more muted tones than the standard range. So if you're wanting more muted colours, the Japanese ones are probably the better ones to look at. But obviously, this one, obviously that depends what you're looking for. This one is red brown. I think the J is just for Japanesque, so I'm not going to write that down. This one is, not sure. Oh, greyish red. It's on the back. Greyish red, and then we've got blue grey, which I thought might be like a Payne's grey, but we will see. No, it's not. It's muted, but it's like a muted. We'll see what it's like when we add some water to it. Water could do with being changed, but I think that's got red in from the Red Currant, but that's the beige. That's a fantastic colour. I like a beige. I like a titanium, unbleached titanium. Greyish beige, which has like a green tinge to it. That's great. red brown. That is lovely. That goes very well with that. I could see that those working very well together. Greyish red. Again, these are like muted, deeper colours of those. It's as if they were added. They're really good. I like that. And then the blue grey, which is a lovely, I like that, a lovely blue, like a deep muted blue grey. Really happy with those. As you can see, there's a couple that are a bit different for me, and then a different sort of colour palette for me, particularly that one. I mean, although I love purple, it's not something that I use that much of, but it's nice to have the odd pop of it here and there. This red currant, even the lilac. So there's a couple that I wouldn't ordinarily have bought. However, it's nice to have something a bit different. Loving using the acrylic gouaches at the moment and using the normal gouache or standard gouache. So I'm going to be using that a lot more. I might do a couple of videos on that, or also how I'm incorporating watercolor back into my work, maybe along with the gouache, and using some of these in a video, which would be good. I'm really looking forward to trying the Stabilo woodies as well. So yeah, that is my Jackson's art order, and I hope you found this useful. Please like the video if you've enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to my channel if you are enjoying the content that I create. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.